I'm Chris Lawrence with your top stories in North Texas. Tarrant County officials are weighing a new deal to expand the Sheriff's Department contract with ICE. As Scoop Jefferson reports, supporters are touting the benefits, while a community survey shows some concern.
Tarrant County commissioners will vote on expanding the sheriff's contract with Immigration and Customs Enforcement. Commissioner Elisa Simmons opposed.
Tarrant County has its own problems.
Despite an already ICE sheriff jail agreement in place, Simmons is against allowing deputies to investigate, arrest, and search for undocumented immigrants.
Everybody knows we have our own issues. The jail escapees last week, not one but two, the 76 deaths in custody.
The contract expansion uses a $100,000 federal grant to pay deputies $64.64 an hour for assisting ICE. Simmons conducted a public survey saying 98% of more than 2,600 people responding said no to expanding the sheriff ICE contract. But
we should support law enforcement.
Survey participant Mike Venez is among the 135 people who responded yes.
A consciousness that I have about helping law enforcement, whether it be on the local or the state or the federal level.
This partnership is going to be a net benefit for all of us in Tarrant County.
Commissioner Matt Krause also supports the expansion, sharing there are benefits to having deputies alongside of ICE.
Our deputies do know our county, do know our area better than maybe somebody coming in from the outside.
Although Simmons wants other commissioners to all vote against expanding the sheriff's ICE contract,
that's not what's going to happen.
She hopes the survey will at least influence Tuesday's vote. In Tarrant County, I'm Scoop Jefferson.
American Airlines stock dropped about 2% Monday as the flight attendants union issued a vote of no confidence for CEO Robert Isom. Kevin Reese breaks down what sparked that decision and what comes next.
Plainly put, I mean, this is about our careers, our livelihoods. It's our health insurance. It's our pay, how we feed our families. So when we see our company not performing well, we all get concerned.
Eric Harris is the treasurer of the Association of Professional Flight Attendants, which is so concerned that they issued a unanimous vote of no confidence in American CEO Robert Isom to address what they call a relentless downward spiral under his leadership.
We see our competitors blazing ahead of us with innovation and product offerings, whether it's premium seats or customer experience. We're the largest carrier. We should be leading that as well. We should be leading it.
And I think this is a very serious vote. It needs to be viewed as serious.
Travel industry analyst Henry Hartfelt says American Airlines unions recognize the company has fallen behind United, Delta, and Southwest in some metrics, including on-time reliability and premium travel.
It used to set the pace that other airlines measured themselves by. Both as an analyst and as an American Airlines passenger, I'd like to see American return to that level of reliability and quality.
The pilots union voiced its displeasure too, writing that our airline is on an underperforming path and has failed to define an identity or a strategy to correct course. For a response, American directed WFAA to comments made by the airline CEO during its investor conference call on January 27th.
I'm excited about the opportunities that lie ahead for American as we begin to see the benefits of our work in 2026. We expect continued improvement in premium unit revenue, supported by growing demand and increased premium product availability.
A product the airline's major unions say is in desperate need of change. In Dallas, I'm Kevin Reese.
The Dallas PD just unveiled a special badge to coincide with the World Cup. Tiffany Liu shows us how the department is preparing for this summer.
A stage this big doesn't come around often.
Once in a lifetime, especially for officers.
It's been 32 years since the FIFA World Cup was in North Texas, and this week marks the 4-month countdown from the 2026 event.
FIFA logo's in it, and then there's a soccer ball on top. It's kind of cool.
Senior Corporal Joe Mino says you may see Dallas police officers wearing this now.
We got this badge made and approved so they would have something to commemorate their service.
More than a third of the force already purchased their once-in-a-career badge that benefits the Assist the Officer Foundation.
We did one for the Super Bowl for July 7th.
It's a special accessory.
And then this one.
As the world enters Dallas.
A lot of people, this is their first time in the state, so you want to be a good ambassador for the city.
Between June 11th and July 19th, 100,000 visitors a day are expected in the DFW area. Just at Fair Park in Dallas, the city is planning for 35,000 per day at FanFest.
You're gonna see the police officers out and about, big police presence during FIFA.
Police sources tell WFAA majority of officers will be working during the World Cup on regular duty and FIFA duty, and DPD will receive state and federal funding for the cost of security.
We're excited for FIFA to come.
Big sporting events aren't new to Dallas, but FIFA brings a historic moment for soccer fans.
Yeah, it doesn't happen very often.
As well as the officers tasked with protecting them. In Dallas, I'm Tiffany Liu.
Well, the Seattle Seahawks are Super Bowl champs, but they're not the only big winners from Sunday night's game. Several athletes from North Texas were profiled, and they told Brittany Costello it was a dream come true.
On football's biggest night,
Byron Murphy, Texas.
Next to the game's greatest players,
Growing up,
2 North Texas high school football teams got the attention of the entire nation.
As soon as it happened, I was just getting a bunch of phone calls, texts from everybody.
DeSoto and South Lake Carroll athletes were featured in the Super Bowl intro.
I think it goes back to the legacy that the impact that we leave on Texas.
The 2 legendary football teams meeting again.
We walk into the building and they're like, oh, by the way, there's one more team here. And I think all 4 of us were like, no, don't do it.
Putting last season's loss to now state champs DeSoto behind them, he says the 8 athletes got the rare opportunity to come together.
And we all have the utmost respect for each other because we're like the best programs in the state.
To celebrate many years of hard work with a little pampering, a lot of pizza, and millions of eyes.
Even right now when I think about it, it doesn't even sound real. You can't imagine 135 million people.
For their friends, classmates, teachers, and family to see.
I saw me and my teammates on the screen. I was turned. I was in the car blasting music on the way back home, ready to watch the game.
To use as inspiration, hoping it's a sign of what's to come.
It's just a blessing. 100 million people you said seen me. It's a blessing, and hopefully 100 more million people will see me again once I play in the Super Bowl.
They are more determined than ever.
You see someone who grew up in and around the same communities you did, make it that far, gives you the hope, I can do the same thing they did.
In DFW, I'm Brittany Costello.
And hey, as good as those teams are, they've definitely got a shot. And those are your headlines from North Texas.